Womansplaining Women to Men, episode 10. So one unexpected thing that makes a good woman fall for a man is watching the way he loves other men. Hear me out. We really are suckers for a good bromance. We love it when you guys call each other king and boost each other up and shit. We really admire the way you guys don't hesitate to let your buddy crash on your couch for a week after a shitty breakup, or the way you'll just go out and meet them if their car breaks down. Now again, I said good women, so if you're with a woman who gets annoyed when you do this stuff, reconsider. Anyway, what we find the hottest thing is when we catch you guys holding each other accountable. In work, in romance, in finances. When we see our men actively making each other better men, fucking swoon. Okay, we have to talk about the Blac Chyna child support tweets. If you aren't familiar with the hip-hop community, and you don't have to be, Blac Chyna is a superstar who shares a daughter named Dream with Rob Kardashian on the left and a son named King with father Tyga on the right. I feel like I just read off people's Neopets names, but anyway. A couple days ago, Blac Chyna tweeted this. Yesterday I had to give up 3 of my cars. My reasons, morals, beliefs, being a single mother, no support. I'm a mama. Followed by single, no support, child support. I don't think anyone really knows what she meant by this tweet. Like, at first she makes it sound like she gave up the 3 vehicles for egalitarian purposes, her morals, her beliefs, but then in the same sentence, she implies that she literally had to give them up due to allegedly lack of support from either of the children's fathers. Which would be pretty sad to hear if true, but wait! Rob Kardashian almost immediately responded with, I pay $37,000 a year for my daughter's school. I handle every single medical expense. I pay for all of her extracurricular activities. I have my daughter from Tuesday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support? LOL. Then baby daddy 2 Tyga replies as well with, I pay $40,000 a year for my son's school and he lives with me Monday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support? LOL. Damn, y'all, we just witnessed a murder. How do you even recover from that? Here's the thing, I sincerely hope Blac Chyna is not having financial troubles, because if she is, she may have just made them a whole lot worse. If what these men are saying is true, Chyna is basically an every other weekend mom. Both of these men have majorative physical custody, and therefore, both of these men are actually entitled to child support from Chyna. By law, through timeshare, Chyna is the absentee parent, and Chyna is the one negligent in her support. And yet, she wants to use her clout and her platform to put down these men who are raising her children for her. I'm just saying, that same energy we felt watching Kanye go crazy and destroy the mother of his children on social media, we better keep that same energy for crazy baby mamas like Chyna. Okay, so I think by now everyone's figured out that women love funny guys. If you're funny, you don't necessarily have to be conventionally attractive. And if you haven't noticed that, pay attention. Let's look at comedian David Cross and his wife, actress Amber Tamblyn. You may be surprised to hear, but some people do not find David Cross conventionally attractive. Nonetheless, this does not stop him from getting Amber like this, okay, girl? Now, here's the thing. As with everything with women, there is always a, but not like that. I feel like when dudes hear that we like funny guys, they imagine that they have to be these stand-up comedian level charismatic giga chads. And the secret is that the answer is so much simpler than that. Us women, we carry a lot on our shoulders. We are almost always worried about something. So the quality that we end up really connecting to in men isn't necessarily that you're funny. It's when you can still find a sense of humor, even in the shittiest situations. It's more that we want a man with a good attitude. I'm finally making an Encanto reference in a TikTok, but I love the characters Peppa and Felix. She married him even though he's shorter than her, even though he doesn't have superpowers, because he calms her storms. When we say we want a funny guy, what we really mean is that we want a guy who's lighthearted. Okay, I'll tell on us real quick. When you guys do that thing when we are pissed off and done with the world, but you still insist on cracking jokes and trying to make us laugh, we secretly love that. And dad jokes? I said too much.
To answer the question, no, men don't actually like women. They just like having sex with female anatomy. And because the whole thing is transactional, everything that they do outside of that is just to get to having sex with you and using your anatomy.
So this woman is a fun therapist and a clinical funologist. And yes, she does say in the full video that men hate women, which is so much to unpack. But here's my question for you, Miss Danielle. If we are to take all of your research and studies and we are to believe from the evidence that men sincerely hate us and want nothing more to do with us than use us reproductively, what is the proactive resolution? How do we move forward with this? Is it to fight fire with fire? Because I'm looking at the comments here and I'm seeing that the creator is liking comments like the feeling is becoming mutual with a peace sign, ironically. The creator was also quick to like and comment on this one. When I realized that I started feeling the same toward them, hatred, it's quite freeing. So it's strangely understandable. She says, I get it. It just feels like she's really relishing in and fanning the flames of this idea that we should just simply start hating men. And I'm sorry, but there's no way in hell as a mother raising a son that I'm just going to resign myself to this idea that eventually all men just hate women. And it's so sad to see this become the result of her work when we could see her research through such a different lens. For example, she has one video where she talks about a study that was done that found in brain mapping that when a man looks at a woman, she looks at her piece by piece, very objectively, whereas a woman views a man as a whole. And she used this to demonstrate that basically see men objectify women. But ironically, this is also a brain feature that may not be such a bad thing. That may be the reason that there are more men in surgery, for example, whereas women dominate every other part of the medical field. It may be why men are so good in the automotive manufacturing industry and other take-apart careers. So far, she has not provided anywhere near enough evidence to show that men actually hate women. She also has this little quote,
which is why we don't need straight men.
Yeah, I love the little asterisk. It's like she's saying, oh, but straight trans men are okay. But if you're a biological male who still identifies as male and you're straight, you cabbage. Again, it's just sad because I feel like Miss Danielle probably has so much to offer her clients as far as how to have better, healthier fun, but is totally missing the mark by denying her clients the honest reality that men are capable of spiritual levels of emotional depth, which makes the fun way better. And men, thank you for loving us. We see you. Quick secret about dudes. They really do like dominant and direct personalities who know exactly what they want, and only the insecure ones like the docile, submissive types. Just saying.